And while I was on the treadmill, I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Alright, guys, it is day 17. I am getting ready for work. The devil is always busy, man. I woke up late, but not too late. I'm supposed to wake up at 4 a.m. My alarm went off, and like my body heard it. I feel like I'm just making excuses. I usually expect like my alarm to go off again when I don't hit snooze, but it didn't. I was just really tired, man. So I ended up waking up right at 5 o'clock. So it's like 5:30 now. You know, I'm dressed. Just looking over my power list right now. So here's my power list that I'm just checking over before I go to work. Yeah, about to go ahead and tap in with the affirmations. There will be no cheat meals today. I'll be able to read and actively take notes throughout my day, maybe on my lunch break or something. Or I'll just read the video notes that I already have for the book that I'm reading. If you're still asleep right now and you have these big lofty goals, I want to share with you something that my father tells me, and that is, nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream. So wake your ass up. All right, brother, just made it to Gold's. It's gonna be a very spontaneous workout for the simple fact that I have hardly moved today. I've been at a desk all day doing modules and just like onboarding shit. So I definitely gotta get on the treadmill, run. Ain't got much to say right now. Maybe I'll have we can do a recap when I get back to the crib, but I'll show you guys some clips of the workout. But we'll save the chat for when I get home, so. Yo, good morning. It's day 18. It is the next day. Yesterday was an absolutely hectic day. Right now it's 5 a.m. Woke up this morning, 2:17 still. Sitting outside right now on my balcony. It's freezing. I got this candle next to me just trying to keep me warm. Obviously I'm joking, but it was so hard to record yesterday because I woke up at 4:30, did what I had to do. Before I knew it, I had to get on the road, and I was in traffic for an hour, because Atlanta traffic is like LA traffic, and I've never even sat in LA traffic, but from what they say, it's absolutely fucking shitty. So that was my morning. I didn't get off work till 5:15. When I got off work, I had a commute to Gold's Gym, which is like an hour from Atlanta to, Gwinnett, where I stay. So I wasn't in the gym very long. Honestly, I was just on the treadmill editing a video. So work got done, you guys just didn't see it. And while I was on the treadmill, I'm just thinking to myself, bro, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. This new job is very demanding. It's very demanding. And I just don't know how I'm gonna get these videos out. But I'm willing to find a way because this series is important to me. I got this comment on day 7 of going to war with my demons. And it was something along the lines of, does anyone that ever starts something like this ever finish, or do they always just end up quitting and still fighting their demons? I was just bro, that's such a stupid ass question to be asking me. Why don't you put yourself to the test and prove whether or not people just start something and quit? But even if you test the theory and you fail, that only says something about you. It doesn't say shit about me. It doesn't say shit about anyone else. So it's at the end of the day in life, man, and whatever it is you're trying to accomplish and put your mind to, you're gonna either make it happen or you're gonna fail and it not work out. But at the end of the day, it all comes down to, did you find a way to push through the roadblocks? Did you make excuses? Did you stop showing up? Did you let the challenges become more than challenges? Did you let the challenges become dead ends and like something that just stops you in your path? Or did you just, again, treat the challenge like a speed bump and let it maybe slow you down and kind of, you know, try to keep you from going as fast as you want to, but you still found a way to show up and get where you needed to be? For example, yesterday I got in like 5,000 steps. I had my Apple Watch on. I did not do much movement at all yesterday. The most movement I did was the 30 minutes I did on the treadmill, and then just kind of bouncing around the gym doing push-ups and pull-ups and like a little bit of bench press. That was it. But I hit my macros, 1,800 calories. Here they are. I'm not giving up. I'm not allowing the fact that now that I have a new job and it's demanding and it feels like there's not enough time in the day, I'm not listening to these excuses. I'm not letting them win. I'm still finding a way to push through and get the shit done. So I said in the 110-pound dumbbell video, execution curve video, I said that there's gonna be task that leads to thinking, and then the thinking is gonna lead to pain because you're never gonna take action, because once the pain gets triggered from the thinking, you're gonna resort back to your comfort zone, right? Whether you move from the thinking mode to the action mode, you know, what's at the top, what's the foundation? The foundation is the task at hand. Like, either way, whether you just think about it or you end up actually taking action, there's always going to be the task that has to be executed. I'm using that philosophy to practice still doing what I have to do if I want to get where I want to be, because my goal has not changed. So with me still having the same goal, there are still these tasks that must get accomplished. And it's not easy. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to find a way. And I strongly encourage you that with whatever you're going through in life, man, like, you may have all these circumstances, but you have to fix your mind and discipline it every single day. This is the significance of 365 days of going to war with my demons, is because it literally is an every single day thing, and it's not gonna stop on day 365. It's like when people say, like, for example, the company I work for is a logistics company. This is a industry that does not sleep. So it's 365 days, 7 days a week, 24 hours. And it's very similar to disciplining your mind. When you're awake, you have to be disciplining your mind. You have to be conscious and aware at all times, because there's all these thought loops that we unconsciously slip into that put us back into the identity of mediocrity, or back into the identity of just being comfortable and not progressing in life, not shifting into the mode of action so that we can be who we want to be. Very painful. I overslept this morning. You know, I was supposed to wake up right at 4 a.m. I ended up waking up at 4:45. So there's a setback there. There's a minor setback there, but I'm not thinking too hard about it. I'm not like, oh my God, now I'm not going to get the steps in, because that's why I woke up early. I woke up early so that I can start running in the mornings, get my steps in, knowing that I have a job that I'm not moving around as much, you know, because I'm sitting at a desk or I'm just watching modules all day. Now, thank God there's a gym, you know, at the facility where I work, so I could easily just go downstairs on my lunch breaks and, you know, get some steps in, which I may do today. But the plan kind of backfired this morning because I overslept. So with that said, again, I'm not thinking too hard. I'm not harping on the fact that I overslept. I woke up. I'm going to track my macros, you know. I have a great partner who's, you know, my girlfriend, she's cooking my meals for me. Make sure I'm staying on track there. Maybe you don't have that, though. Maybe you don't have a girlfriend that's like, but you can't make those fucking excuses. If you don't have that, then you make sure that you're staying on top of shit, because if I didn't have her, trust me, that wouldn't be stopping shit. I'd still have my shit together. I'd still have my meals prepped. I'd still be doing all these things, but the point I'm making is that you can't make excuses, bro. If you want to get where you want to be, you have to find a way. You have to wield and muster up the energy to do the things. And maybe it's not about mustering up energy. Maybe it's about 80-20 in your energy, or it's about learning how to delegate your energy in a more efficient way. Because yesterday on my commute home, I was like, damn, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. And then I realized that, like, it was all gonna boil down to my energy. Like, I still want to be able to have energy in my videos. I still want to be able to have energy for the gym. Those are the two most important things right now: money and gym. Those are the two most important things right now. I don't care about nothing else. So anything else outside of that that's taken away from my energy doesn't need to have my focus at all. It doesn't need my focus or my attention. So what that looks like is this: if it ain't about going to work and killing it at work and making sure that, like, setting myself apart from everyone in the office, if it doesn't look like me being able to show it to my gym workouts and give it 110%, still be able to, like, progressively overload it and see results in the gym, I'm not gonna put my attention there. I'm not going to family gatherings. Like, it's taking too much of my energy. I need energy for this. This is what I'm pursuing right now. This is my mission. And the mission will get accomplished, I promise you. But I had to let you know that I'm fighting. Like, this going to work, this is not some trend I'm trying to set. You know, I've had people reach out to me that are very close to me, and some people that are just strangers, and they're like, bro, keep going. Like, this shit is motivating. Like, you are inspiring me every single day. But I want you to know, I'm doing this to inspire people. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I'm not doing this to set no trend. I'm not doing this so people can start saying, oh, it's day 5 of me going to war with Mind Demons. I'm doing it to more so show you that would be cool. Don't not do that. Like, if you want to start, cool. But I'm more so doing this to show you that, dude, this is a legit fight, though. Like, this is the most fulfilling war zone that you'll ever be a part of. Why would you want to do anything else? What else is there to do? You know, I think about how, like, when the money comes, what am I gonna do? Like, what am I gonna do? Like, go to Miami, get a penthouse suite, do what's expected of me? Like, no. No. Like, I don't need more bitches in my life. You know, I don't need to go and get some mega penthouse in my. I don't need that. I don't need to play that game. So what am I gonna do in life now? I'm gonna continue to get better, and whatever that looks like. I want to enjoy family time. I want to be able to enjoy working out for the sake of working out, just not just for aesthetics, but just because I enjoy working out. Like, I want to be able to do things that go beyond working out, like being able to put my focus and attention in recovery. You know, sitting in saunas more, having a cold plunge at my home. Like, that's why I do this. I have goals that supersede just starting a trend. You know, like, supersedes money. I feel like I'm rambling, but that's to be expected at 5 a.m. in the freezing cold. That's of it.